and welcome to This Sustainable Life Untethered, the place where we explore mind, body, and nature and those things that hold us back from enjoying them. I am your host, Alison, and today's episode is all about plastic, one of the things that definitely holds us back from enjoying nature. So I have been on a bit of a plastic learning journey recently, and it's been super interesting. I don't know about you, but despite using plastics every day, multiple times a day, they were simply not something I gave much thought to. Well, ever gave thought to. Perhaps it's because I hardly watch the news, and perhaps my social media feeds are just mainly like cats and cakes and other nonsense. So it's not that surprising that, I haven't come across this information before, that the algorithms for social media never showed me this. And really, it was purely because a friend recommended a documentary. And then I did a bit of research afterwards, and voila, the mysteries of the plastics were revealed. So here are my top 10 sexy facts about plastics, aka fac-stics, that I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. And I am super curious how many of these are new to you too. So let's start. Plastic fact number 1. Plastic is made from fossil fuels. Yes, the same coal, oil, and gas that we use to power our homes and cars. Nature made those fossil fuels so handy, right? Who knew how useful they would be? And here's a tangential fun fact. It's estimated that we will run out of fossil fuels in 50 to 120 years. Fact number 2. Plastics are excellent at keeping products safely contained. Because they are so durable, however, they take a long time to disappear. 400 years, if not more. On its degradation journey back to its birth element of carbon, plastic breaks down into tiny microplastics, which are harmful to human and animal life. Fact 3. Approximately 8.3 billion tons of plastic have been made since plastic production commenced in the early 20th century. And since we know, because we all did physics at school, energy cannot be created or destroyed, so something has to happen with all that plastic after humans no longer need to use it. Fact 4. Scientists have estimated that only 9% of plastic gets recycled, 12% gets incinerated, and the remaining 79% ends up in a landfill. Side note, have you ever accidentally burned plastic? Because I once left a spatula too close to the hob and it melted, it turned black, and oh my God, it stunk. Burning plastic creates toxic fumes which need to be carefully controlled. And it also releases a lot of the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Fact 5. You cannot recycle plastics indefinitely. At the moment, plastics can only be recycled 2 to 3 times before the chemical bonds change so much that they become unusable. Most products that contain recycled plastic contain only a proportion of recycled plastic and still require fresh virgin plastic for quality reasons. 6. Even if you put plastic that is widely recycled into your recycling bin, it doesn't mean that it gets recycled into another product. UK waste management companies will skim off the easy recycling profits, and they ship the remainder to less developed countries who pick through whatever is left and leave/dump the rest. Up until 2018, the UK shipped a lot of its plastic waste to China to deal with until China had enough and banned such imports. The UK still ships its waste to countries such as Malaysia, Romania, and Vietnam. Fact 7. Plastics accumulate in landfills, aka enormous earth bins, and this is problematic to the environment, to animals, and to humans. Toxic chemicals in plastics leach out into the soil and water, causing contamination, which affects food and water supplies. The greenhouse gases carbon dioxide and methane are also released into the air as the plastics eventually degrade. Fact 8. Over 80% of plastic packaging in the UK comes from 68 organisations. And along with local authorities and NGOs, they have signed up to the Plastic Pact to transform the plastics economy. By 2025, they ambitiously pledge that 100% of plastic packaging will be reusable, recyclable, or compostable. 70% of plastic packaging will be effectively recycled or composted. Single-use plastic packaging will be eliminated, and an average of 30% recycled plastic will be used within plastic packaging. Fact 9. Successful companies have an agile supply chain, which allows them to quickly respond to consumer behavior. This is why my local Aldi started selling kefir, but then stopped after a few weeks because not enough cool millennials like me bought the product. So you may be thinking, well, I'm only one person, what can I do? But your power, combined with mine, combined with the other 27.8 million households in the UK, can create quite the collective buying force. And if people buy fewer plastic products, this means that fewer plastic products get made. Number 10, surprising products that contain plastic. Some tea bags. Yeah, tea bags can contain plastic. Disposable wipes for your face, bum, and household cleaning purposes. Takeaway coffee cups. They contain plastic. Crisp packets and other food foil packets. Yep, plastic. Chewing gum. Plastic. Glitter. Plastic. Clothing. Yep, polyester, acrylic, nylon, all plastics, and actually they create microplastics during the laundry process. So the dark side of laundry. There you have it, the death of plastic, blissful ignorance. Before I knew this stuff, it was lovely to never think about the impact that my life has on the world and other people's lives through the plastic products that I use and get rid of. Now I feel like I know this, I can't unknow this. And so I'm sharing it not to preach or to make you feel bad, but to inform. Because when we all don't know, we can't even consider doing something different. And as we all share this planet together, we should at least be given the choice. Maybe like me, these facts will be enough to change your behavior. So for example, I've started using reusable cleaning cloths instead of disposable antibacterial wipes. I've started using solid shampoo instead of bottled shampoo, bar soap instead of liquid soap, and shower gel. And I guess, regardless of my personal impact on the supply chain from making these changes, it honestly feels wonderful to have actively made these choices from a place of kind intentions. And I feel that feeling every time I use them. Maybe you're not ready to change, and that's okay too, because there are a lot of things in my fridge and in my cupboards that I really like to eat, and they're plastic, and they're packaged in plastic. And honestly, I'm not ready to not buy them or make my own just yet. But at least as an informed consumer, I choose to make that choice. And hopefully now, after listening to this and my giving you the curse of plastic knowledge, you can now choose too, dear listener. You are welcome. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode today. Please come on over to Facebook and let me know what you think. My page is TSL Untethered, the Sustainable Life Untethered. I'd love to know, are these new facts for you? Are you just much smarter than me? Because I swear to God, I didn't know any of them. So I'm super curious to find out what other people know and think about this topic. Please like and subscribe to the podcast. And thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you next time.